Dallas, Texas.
Ago na miapete milemiakpe bemifa 32nd annual Sienna Convention le Dallas Fort Worth.
Dallas. Big D. Mifa yafa pong tepe. Aha. Sienna 2025. Mano bobo edolo. Mifa midwaza. We want me at the Cornwall Friday evening. Sunday me our picnic. Me our church service. And all les zanzazata miniva.
Tata nyo prevo fonyo mi do bonso anamilo. Mi do bonso anami apata mi de kukuna mi be mi kro mi ape famille o valo. Mi kro mi ape famille o mi afa po Dallas da. Mi adu azan. Azalo.
Azase.
Azale kongbe.
Azale wa.
Welcome to Afri-Culture, everybody. We are so happy that you are here today. It is Sunday, another Sunday, so we are here. I'm here with Torgbui. So grateful that Torgbui is able to join me today. And as you know, today is Mother's Day. We know that Mother's Day, in America, today is Mother's Day, and there are other countries like in Canada and Australia and many more Latin America and some European countries. Today is Mother's Day. So I want to say happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. For some reason, we have a different day in Togo and, as certain African countries, it's different day. But today we are celebrating Mother's Day today. So happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. And I pray that, you out there, you still have your mothers, you have done something special for your mothers today, because it is important that we do. And it's not just, we know that Mother's Day not supposed to be just one day. It is every day is a Mother's Day, guys. Every day is a Mother's Day. So I pray that you have done something special for your mother every day, but especially today. Some of you husbands, I hope you did not forget that today is today is Mother's Day. So if you have forgotten, I'm just reminding you, do something special for your wife, your mothers in your life. Do something, because every time I have to be serious, guys. I have to be serious today. Every time that I meet one of you, I'll meet somebody who still have his mother. I always encourage him, do something good. Be good to your mother, honor your mother. Because I don't have a mother. I don't have my mother. I lost my mother. So I am an orphan, actually. I don't have my mother. I don't have my father. So all of you out there who's watching me, if you still have your mother, no matter where she is, no matter what she has done, no matter how she looks like, no matter what, I want to encourage you to honor your mother, support your mother, help your mother, do whatever you can. Do whatever you can. Because the Bible is telling us that we're supposed to honor our mothers. That is just, so it is not honoring our mother, and Mother's Day is not Christian. It's not traditional. It is not, it is not a, it is not a, what do you call it? It's not a cultural thing. It is not a one-sided thing. No matter who you are, you have a mother. So I have to preach this today because it's very, very important to me. I have to preach it today. Because again, we have to celebrate our mothers. And I want to remind you this, because I have to preach this today because it's important to me. Because I hear a lot of people, oh, I wish I did this to my mother or for my mother. I wish I was able to do this. I don't want you to ever feel that you wish you could have done it, but you did not do it. So I'm taking this opportunity and helping you out there. If you're watching me, you're watching us today, I want you to do something special, and not just today, but continuously do something for your parents. This is Sunday, right? We are Sunday. I just came back from church. And some of you, if you have not been to church, this is going to be your sermon today. Okay. So we know that, how I love to quote, the Bible verses. So in Exodus, right? Exodus states, Exodus 20:12. So if you did not go to church today, you have not read the Bible, this is your church time. This is your church time today, okay? So in Exodus 20:12, it states that honor your father and your mother, that your days may be long in the land of the Lord, in the land that the Lord the Lord in the land that the Lord your God is giving you. All right. So this is starting even all the way from the Bible. Ephesians 6:1-3 says, it emphasizes, the obedience and respect for parents, and stating that children obey your parents, and the Lord, for this is right. Honor your father and mother. This is the first commandment, with the promise, so we have to remember, I'm just saying this for you. If you're upset at your mother, you're upset at your parents right now, I'm just saying Ephesians, emphasizes this. And then Colossians emphasizes the same thing. In Matthew, my favorite one, the Proverbs first. Proverbs also offers further guidance on how important it is to be listening to our parents. So I think my first one, my favorite one, I need to find it for you. It is in Matthew. Okay, so in Matthew 15, I want you guys to read all of this, right? In Matthew message reiterate the importance of honoring one's parents. So I'm just saying this to say that the Bible is telling us that we need to honor our parents. It did not say honor your parents if they're good to you. It didn't say that. It didn't say honor your parents if they are, if they're white. If they are, if they're light skinned, and if they did this to you. No, it just said honor your parents, your mother and your father, no matter who they are, no matter what they have done to you. Your job as a child is to honor your parents, and then the rest is God. God will deal with them, whatever they did, whatever they didn't do. That's between them and God. But your job and my job is to honor our parents. So today, as a Mother's Day, I just want to honor you. All mothers, happy Mother's Day to you. All of you who are watching your mothers, happy Mother's Day to your mothers, the grandmothers, whether you are, single mother, whether you are, adopted mother, stepmother, no matter what kind of mother you are out there, I want to wish you happy Mother's Day. And everybody who's watching, I know most of my viewers, you are male. I want you to wish your mothers, if you've forgotten, this is your chance to do it right now. Even if you're in Togo, you're in Ghana, there's still time for you to do something. So happy Mother's Day to everyone on a call. So that is my Mother's Day, message for you. And because I want to make sure that, you don't regret it one day. Because every day that is a Mother's Day, I feel I'm missing my mother every single day. Every time somebody say, "Oh, my mother," I remember my mother. Every time somebody say, "My father," I wish I have my father. Every single time, it never fails. Every single time. So I want you to be happy at the end of the day. Miss her in the right way, but now wish that you have done more for your mother, or wish that you have been there for them when they were alive. Because when they are gone, they are gone. There's nothing you can do. When they are gone, they are gone. So while your parents are still alive, honor them. Honor them. I promise you. There's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a blessing for you to be able to do that. All right. Okay. I'll get off my show back right now. So again, welcome to Chatting with Afri-Culture on Chatting with Nicole and Sienna TV right here. If you have not subscribed to Afri-Culture, on Sienna TV or Chatting with Nicole, I want you to do that today. I want you to share this link with everyone that you know. I want you to subscribe to the channel, please. Share, because Torgbui and I are here every Sunday, God willing, by God's grace, doing this because we want to share what we know. We want to keep our tradition going. We want to make sure that we are, no matter where we are, that we don't lose where we come from. So I want you to share with everyone. I want you to let us know your comments. I see some comments already. I'm excited because Torgbui shared the link with some people in Europe, and I'm excited to know who they are and get to know them. But today we are going to talk about the influence of names. So past few weeks we've been talking about Situtu. Those of you who speak away, we talk about Situtu, the blessings, naming convention, blessing in the name, and in everything in life. The blessing, how important it is. Profession, what we profess out of our mouth, how important it is. As far as traditionally, as far as in the Bible, everywhere. how important it is, the tongue, our tongue, how important our tongue is, what we profess is important. So today we're going to talk about the influence of our names, you know, and I'm going to be, after I bring Torgbui in, I'm going to use that. I'm going to do a tiny bit of teaching, but I'm going to bring Torgbui in before Torgbui disappear on that. Okay, Torgbui is still there. So I'm going to bring Torgbui in so that we can start. But I want to start with one of before we can talk about the influence of a name. I'm going to say this when Torgbui comes out, I'm going to use one influence that I can put out there so we can build on it. But I want you to share with everyone, you know, stay right here. I'll bring Torgbui in. Fofonye dada nyom nyabe nyempo dogbe na miom dogbe le anglais mevo. Wa miawe zon kaka miawe va Afri-Culture miabe miaku Torgbui mi le do English ngeke yome wa mpe ma do tane ma dogbe na mi fofonye dada nye novinyo miawe zon kaka lo miawe zon. I have a bad day, guys. It's a bad hair day. So I went to my hair is Nigeria. I was telling Torgbui, I'm head tie for the first time. This is my second time I ever put a head tie on. So I had to do it yesterday for a funeral. I have to do it on Friday for a funeral. So I don't have a choice. So this is my Nigeria tie and then my Burkina Faso bubu. So that's my African complete for you today. So let me bring Torgbui in. So Torgbui, where's Okaka?
Yo, leke pe mo ko.
Oh follow.
But madogbe na lo, madogbe na.
We hogbe na lo.
De fanso kata.
Oh hogbe na.
Tonye Torgbui jolly I will not the two this Kenya plau takle. So if your car let Togo fiokata be general secretary. Me dogbene. Le anonye daga le fiasa me ye nya menlo be nya sister be sister Ameyo Eyram Malme elle France. Da Ameyo mi dogbena o. Me dogbene Dr. Chachu ame nenye miabe doji polaga na Siena TV. Demain on appelle Sister Nicole Larry américaine chatting with Nicole be dope gaji pola ikele katecha mekle Siena TV. Madok bena iba kata family yo kata l'America, Togo, Ghana, Benin, Nigeria, Burkina, Senegal, everywhere. We have a pastor, Kele Dowinya, Lord Fienya, pastor.
Oh, yeah.
In Ghana, Lenya Mediana, Ayamicho, Ajumako, in Ghana, Lamayon, and the other friend, Namicho, Canada.
Yeah, Justin, I want you welcome.
Yeah, Mr. Fuseni and wife.
You want.
Our fans are plenty all over the world.
Yeah.
Madogba Soronye, Damagi play Digne, Clemence Ole Plim, or we are arranging now, and Wokatana Hafi Matona, a doji, now $1 million de Funam. Madogba, ye church, Ekbea, and ye Blomaunia, or Batu Zovide. Abalek Ocha, Fifi now Mother's Day, Ocha Ochu, you appreciate the Nigerian head and the Burkina Faso. Thank you very much. God bless everyone.
Mi Torgbui kaka wezon kaka we gbajaba odo mi dakpeno mi do akpena ma oneta o mi dakpena na sacrifice okota Torgbui. Thank you. So right now we have Torgbui on and Torgbui that mayo a mayo ele ebe wezon lo egbon ebe na Torgbui ole ponu a me hogbe okay be hogbe okay njake gbo be on se nya be hogbe no okay ya mi lo enyo
neba ma linka na be kata le Europa
ne wa chawa partager ne wa joindre mi lo Yeah.
Onyan Kelia. Le miabe dekonu kemifiona le TV set be plateau dia. Da meyoa yemi nomme abe ambassadrice le Europe.
Ah, okay.
Ta yenye bubu position kemikone donc a yenye miabe ambassadrice le Europe.
Oh,
Donc
okay.
I'm a baby elon na culture. I appreciate na African.
Oh, that's
Tami dakpene ntobe egba kotole ibe doji.
hello. Okay, la preuve, bele wa bedoa. Hello.
Exactly.
Enyo da me yo we always on kaka we va me le I'm happy be o join me donc mi dak pe no lian e pe wan chatting with Nicole alo si ana TV a e pe ne mi gbe histoire do no aji po mi la po mi lo sinon merci beaucoup enyo Torgbui always on kaka si bele ke mi blani na e Torgbui mi la oh like I mean bagbe so le gengbe ebegbe we are supposed to be talking English. Okay. So we are here today, Torgbui. We want to talk about the influence of names. So we talk about how important it is to be given names, how important it is for us to give names, choose the right names and profess, blessings on your names and all of that. And Torgbui, we always see based on who you know, because based of the name of your father, the name of your uncle. People go somewhere, they just use one name. Hey, everybody bows. Because of some names would allow you to get into, a place, higher places, because of family names or whatever that person is, either through respect or either through fear. People will let you do because of fear or through respect or other reasons, or because they you don't have no choice. So we want to talk about influence of names. And Torgbui, I want to when we talk about influence, parce que Torgbui, we don't just talk about tradition, we talk about the whole thing. And because we are here, we talk about in the Bible, and we use examples in the Bible. And Torgbui, I want to use this example because a lot of people in America here and around the world, people always wonder, what is the secret for Jewish people? Torgbui, I don't know if you ever thought about this. For Jewish people, wherever they are, things works for them all the time. People will say, what is the secret with Jewish people? Every time they touch something, everything, wherever they are, even in our America here, Hollywood, all of these big things, they are Jewish. They are Jewish people. So people always wonder why. A lot of people wonder. Well, I'm going to tell you today. The reason is because of Abraham. I don't know, Torgbui, if you ever thought about this. It is because of Abraham. Yeah, the Bible told us that if you do good, après bénédiction, la ploviodo en génération, kaka 1000 ans, 1000 générations. If you do something good, I'm trying to translate, God. I'm trying to if you do good, the Bible tells us if you are good, you do good. If you did good, the blessings will be in generation, over 1,000 generation. If you do good for in God's eyes, in the Bible, I'm talking about that Bible. But if you do evil, it is going to be 4 generation. So it's going to affect your generation upon generation, for 4 generations. But if you've been good, it's going to be 1,000 generations. So when people always wonder, what is the secret for Jewish people? It is Abraham. Because Abraham did everything. Abraham was God's friend. And because Abraham has done good, Abraham generation is still following the Jewish people today. So I just want to use this as in the Bible. That's my example in the Bible, that when we do good, whether traditionally, when we do good to people, it is not just for us on this earth. It's not just for our life. It's for our children and children and children, generation to come. That's why it's very, very important for us to be good. It is very important to us for us to be good human beings. So Torgbui, again, that's my sermon again today. So that is my sermon for as far as the name, the power of a name, a power of what we do. That is my sermon. So Torgbui, the rest is gonna be on you today. I have to
I really appreciate, and this is a revelation this night.
Mm-hmm.
I really appreciate and love it. Thank you very much. The impact of the names that we have.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's today's topic that we are going to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
It is very important that the names that we have, we should think twice, or we have to think about them before we give them to our children,
Mm-hmm.
because the names have an impact, either negative or positive.
Positive. Yep.
Yeah. We say a name is an identity,
Mm-hmm.
and names are like a prophecy or spell cards
Right.
on somebody.
Mm-hmm.
The names are like how you will bless somebody or how you will curse somebody.
Mm-hmm.
So if we are talking about impacts,
Mm-hmm.
it is very important for us to weigh or to understand things before we give name to our precious children that are coming from us.
Yep.
Something like you climb a mango tree and fall. So when your husband, when your wife give birth, you give the child a mango tree. What kind of a name is that?
We remember the list of a name we shared last time. Somebody gave their children marijuana. Because they love drugs so much.
You see, that means the person is really a chaka. He's really a chaka. He chucks the marijuana. So he wants to be identify his son or daughter with marijuana. So it is fair.
Yeah.
It's not fair.
It's not fair
We
to the
all
child.
know. Yeah, we all know if somebody chuck and does with marijuana, what is the effect?
Right.
So that means we are going to have a such society, the marijuana society.
Society, your family, not just society, but your family.
Yeah, exactly. So I can say names have a serious impact. You can go to some places, when you call your family name, people will stand up and say, hey, great man, you are welcome. At the same time, you can go to some places, when you mention your family name, the people will run away because they don't want to hear that name again in their life. Because that name had shown a negative and or something negative on their life.
Right.
So if you mention that name, you might not be accepted in some places.
Yep.
Let me give you an example. We in Ghana, they call us or the name that they know for me is Abdallah. It's Abdallah.
Yeah. Okay.
So today, as I'm talking to you, if I went to any store in Ghana or any company in Ghana, if they write Abdallah on a receipt or on an invoice, if the person is a Lebanese or Arab, they will give me the first place.
There you go. Okay.
They will say, Abdallah, Abdallah, you are my brother. Abdallah, you are my brother. Come. Come and have place here. Come and have place here. And if you see my company in Ghana, they write on the front of the shop, Al Salam, Al Salam, Al Salam. So they think or they thought I am an Arab or a Muslim. So, so they give me the full respect. And they even greet me, Assalamu alaikum. And I respond. And if most of them are traveling, because of the Abdallah on my shop, they will come and have seats.
Yeah.
They will come and sit down.
Because they are among they you are family.
Yeah, exactly. They will come and share with me and feel comfortable. And some of them, when it is time for prayers, they'll call me to join them for prayers, and I'll tell them and I tell them, no.
You are to Jesus. You cannot.
I'm telling you an interesting story. And I'll tell them, oh, no, I'm a Christian. So they will say, Abdallah, you lost. Abdallah, you lost. One day, you will come to
Muslim. That's like, yeah.
Yeah. You see, so the names have an influence.
Yeah.
There is another one also. It happened in a certain country. Our family involved. They have to operate the person because the person have that kind of cancer, liver cancer.
Okay.
So he suffered for a long time. All the intestines were spoiled and destroyed. So the doctors want to operate him. So they write a name, they put everything on paper, and they ask the family to pay about 1,400,000 CFA.
Okay.
And the medicaments are separate. So a team of 4 doctors have to carry on the operation. Listen to me, just believe me.
Wow.
One of the doctors saw the name, and it is time to go to theater. So one of the doctors saw the name. He looked at the name, and called his team members to come back. And he told his team that we cannot take this operation now because my time doesn't allow me.
Okay.
But the name.
Because of the name.
Yeah. So that doctor called the families of the sick person and say, where do you come from?
Wow.
They call their hometown. And the doctor say, this name, when I see the name, it's my language. And I know that you are my people. I want to tell you a secret. Your son already died. Your son already died. We are just going to take your money and deceive you.
Yeah. And
after, we will come and tell you that there is a complication. So he died. So that 1,400,000 CFA, we just calculate and share among ourselves.
Oh.
So he told the family, come and take your son. Just write a statement that you want to go and perform some rituals before the operation. Do you understand? Behold, when they took the man just from the theater, he died.
He died.
Because of the name.
Of the name.
And there is another one also. Something like your name is Wedosi.
Okay.
Wedosi is a name given to somebody who is a worshipper of a snake god.
Mm.
And,
Okay.
and immediately you hear the Wedosi, you know that they are talking about the priestess or a worshipper
Right.
of a snake god. And if this Wedosi goes to anywhere, they are going to identify her or him with that name and treat him like a worshipper of a snake god.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just an example of Abdullah, me
Right.
Abdullah.
Right.
You see how the Muslims treated me, even up to today. Even up to today. That's another thing also. I went to a bank and I have to provide some documents.
Okay.
Before they give me information about my father's account, but because my father had an account in a bank.
Okay.
My biological father, not my adopted father.
Okay.
Because my father is gone long time ago, but I have an adopted
father.
today.
Okay. Okay.
So when I went to the bank, according to the rules and the tradition of the bank, as you know and aware, I have to receive a appointment letter from the family.
Okay.
And provide a death and a burial certificate.
Yes.
And provide my identity and a lot of things.
Right.
And the procès verbal. You know what happened? Immediately I went to the bank. And the clerk saw me. He just said, Torgbui, Torgbui, oh, Torgbui, what can we do for you? And the clerk went to the managing director of the bank and said, Torgbui is here. And the director said, call him for me. And they called me in. He just asked me, what do you want me to do for you? I said, well, I just need to check my father's account and see what we can do.
Right.
The director just opened his computer, get my father's name. They give me every money in the account that very day.
Right.
And he told me, because of your name and position, I know you cannot lie.
Okay.
You have a great name. You have a great name in this country. You are teaching us the right way. So this is a privilege given to you because of your name.
Because of your name.
Yes.
Wow. So Torgbui, we have. I like I said, I already know that there's a power, it's just different ones. So Torgbui, next time I come to Lomé, you are going to be in front of every time I go to do business, whatever I have to do, you're going to be there. You're going to lead the way. You're going to lead the way. No, I'm going to be behind you. So
that's another way. That's another way. That's another way.
You're going to lead the way, because I know in America it's different, right? In America, we have to follow the procedure. So in America, no matter what your name is, we still have to follow procedure, because there is a thing that in our country here, there's a lawsuit. People can sue you, and really with a lot of money, and can get a lot of money out of any business. So it is different in America. But in high places, like in things that people do, like to go to a concert or to have a big contract and stuff, even though we have laws that we follow in America, people still do things under the table. People still do things because of this person's name. People still do things because of influence. People do things because of where you come from and how much you can give, and things that you have done in the society. So, and I know Africa is different. Africa, they're going to have this long list. You have to follow this. But then you just come like Torgbui right now, they just forget about the whole list and they just give you exactly what you want. So in Africa, we know that we always have that. So sometimes it's favoritism because of who you are, because of where you come from, and because it is not just fear, but the respect they have for you. That's what I like. Sometimes I like the way we do things in Africa. Sometimes I don't, you know. But the one part that I like is we respect. We give respect. What respect is, you know, it needed, is earned. So just like Torgbui, you have been walking, you have been teaching, you have been doing all of the sacrificing your time, and because of your name for over and over years and after years. So it warms my heart that you are being recognized. It warms my heart. I'm happy that you are being recognized for that places that you go. Because the processing in Togo and Ghana, oh God, when I go there, I get discouraged. It's too much. It's too complicated. So I am happy, Torgbui, you are getting recognized, and you know, people are doing what it's supposed to do because you deserve it. You know, because you work for it, right? But we are making sure that the name, just like Torgbui is saying, there are places you're going to go. People are afraid. Amo le vent, amo la vent, ola alola wonua parce que le vent. Donc etovo. Being afraid and doing things, that's not what we want. we don't want that. We want people to recognize you just like they do in Torgbui. We want people to do business with you, you know, with mind, ease of mind that, you know, this man cannot lie. Just like they told Torgbui, you cannot lie. You know, this man has done so much to the community. So the whole point is influence. There's an influence in the name. In the Bible, it is. In tradition, it is. In our homes, it is. Even in our own family, it is. Parce que Torgbui amerole. Amere la va fifi la bena oh ame dom. You're not gonna worry. La be ame omja do confiance da me ajio. Parce que ame ke don ya omja do confiance do ejio. Somebody might come to you and say, oh, this person sent me. Because of that person's name, you are not gonna worry about him because that person is not serious. Somebody else is going to come and call somebody else's name. Oh, you're going to do whatever that person asks because of the person, the integrity of that person. So that's what we want to talk today. We just want to remind everybody that there's a power, there's an influence in our names, and we want everybody to have the good influence. Alors, Torgbui, influence que nous avons mis les G, influence que nous. Et que nous avons mis les G. Donc, influence in tonto emi les G, influence que la pero view onti, la pro view do. Influence that will follow your children upon generation after generation, just like Abraham, you know, influence is following the Jewish people till today. That's what we want for millions of generations, you know, thousands generations to come.
Yeah. And let me add you know, the names also carry a spiritual influence.
Mm-hmm.
And that one is what we are talking about, like the Jews.
Mm-hmm.
You see,
yeah,
that means in the spiritual world,
mm-hmm.
the name carries some virtues and power,
right?
Because of Abraham,
right?
And it become an inheritance.
It's inheritance,
and the right, yes,
mm-hmm.
for the Jews.
Yeah.
The same thing also happened in our lives as Africans, as Americans, as Europeans. And
mm-hmm.
c'est naturel. C'est
right.
naturel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The names, we said the names are like a prophecy or a spell
mm-hmm.
that on somebody.
Right.
In our tradition, you will see some names like Nukuku or Mejinaku or Kokoli.
Yeah.
These kind of names, the parents give the name just for remembrance.
Yeah.
But it carries some information.
Right. Right.
Yeah. Follow the family.
Right.
You will see that in most of these families,
mm-hmm.
the pronunciation of the name being at the center
right.
of the family.
Right.
you'll see their generations not have a good position, not have
Right.
an influence in the society.
Mm-hmm.
You will see their descendants don't have a good, stable mind
Right.
because the person say Kokoli,
Mm-hmm.
there's a name.
Yeah.
We have it all over here. The
Yeah.
name. So you call your family name Kokoli,
Mm-hmm.
a baller, or
A dumpster, like a
you,
dumpster where you go, just trash. Yeah.
yeah, that's right. You see, even in the society, it lowers the mind of the person.
It is. It is.
They are calling me a trash. Oh,
Right.
how can I have?
Right.
You see, so what you are pronouncing to the person, it
Mm-hmm.
will follow that person.
Right.
Do you understand?
Right.
So
Yes.
the names have a spiritual power
Mm-hmm.
that follow us. That follow us.
Yep.
So you have to think and think over. Even before you marry, you have to have a name that you
You
will
have to
give.
think about work on the
yourself.
name before. Yep.
Yes. If you marry and if you born, you
Mm-hmm.
have to write the name down. Me as my son's name. I
Mm-hmm.
have that. I have the name before I marry. Yes. I choose the name. I write it down
Mm-hmm.
before I marry.
Before you got married.
Yeah. Yeah. And when I marry, I prophesize to
Over
my
the
wife's
name.
belly. Yeah. And say, if you have a baby boy, I will call him Haley. And
Okay.
if you have a girl, I will call her Salem.
Salem. Okay.
Yeah. And I have these two names
Uh-huh.
before even I marry.
See?
And
Okay.
when my wife give birth,
Mm-hmm.
upon what we passed through, I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't even around. I wasn't even in the country before
Mm.
she gave birth. About 36 years now.
Ah,
When
okay.
I went on my trip
Mm-hmm.
and they told me your wife is in the hospital. When I went there, I
Mm-hmm.
kneeled down and shouted, Hallelujah, Hallelujah, Hallelujah.
Okay.
And that's the name, and that's the name up till today.
Up to today.
And I add Abdallah, Hale Abdallah, today as I'm talking to you.
So Torgbui,
So I'm seeing the power of
and your
that
name
name today.
today. So Torgbui, I understand. I'm gonna have to come back and find out why have you, well, first of all, why were you choosing the Muslim names? We're gonna talk about that another time because I want to understand. I want to understand.
Just leave that one.
Okay, we're
Just,
gonna push
just
that aside, but I'm gonna come back. We're gonna come back and ask that question because I need to know. I need to know why the Muslim names. Even though you are Christian and you deep into Christianity, you still calling your children. They still have this, Muslim name. So we're gonna come back and find out about that. Guys, I want to welcome everybody who's watching us today. Justin, hello, welcome. Justin from Canada, we say thank you for joining us. Fufuseni, I don't know if you're still on. Bonsoir, Fufuni. Welcome to the show. We have Ameyo, our sister Ameyo in France. Thank you for joining us today. We appreciate you for being online. Anybody else who is watching us, please let us know where you're joining from. Let us know your name so that we can give a shout out to you. We appreciate you joining us today. I want to remind everybody, please subscribe to the channel if you have not. It's Siana TV and Charlie Wonoko. We are here every Sunday, 4 p.m. or 8 p.m. GMT. 4 p.m. Eastern time or 8 p.m. GMT. We are here until the time change. Then it's going to be 9 p.m. But for now, it's 8 p.m. GMT. So we appreciate you joining us today. I'm just asking that you share this link with everyone. Subscribe to the channels, like I said, and also check out the rest of the videos that we have out there. We have a lot of good, topics that we already discussed, so it might be of interest to you. So check it out and just share people, invite people to join us. I want to take this time and remind everybody about Siana 2025. It is in Dallas, Texas. It is going to be happening on Labor Day weekend. You guys already know. Many of you have already registered and you have already have your ticket. I was just discussing that with my son. This year he wants to come and his friends. So I was just discussing that with him. He has to hurry up and register quick. But please register for Siana 2025. It is one of the big ones. You do not want to miss it. I want to see you personally. I want to see you in Dallas this year. Labor Day weekend is coming fast. It is going to be on the 28th of August through the 2nd or the 1st. So whichever day you're going to leave, but it's going to be from Thursday through Sunday. So I want you to register right now. I want you to get yourself ready, excited right now. So I don't want you to miss Siana 2025 this year. And if you come this year, I know you will never miss it again. So I want to encourage all of you to join us for Siana 2025. We're excited. Remember, that's how we met Torgbui. I met Torgbui at Siana 2023 in Atlanta. That's how we met. And here we are today. So good things happen at Siana. People get married. People get hooked up. People get a lot of things. Business, doors opens. You meet people. It's amazing. It's amazing thing that happens in Siana. So we're going to give more. And I want you guys to follow with, Siana Central, the rest of the shows. We are sharing more information. So I want you to stay connected with Siana TV so you can get as much information as you can for Siana 2025. So that is my spiel for you today. I don't want you to miss Siana 2025. I want to see you in Dallas. This Labor Day weekend. And, you get to, if you never had a, cowboy hat, this is your time. You're going to be wearing a cowboy hat. I've spoken to someone in Ghana. He said that he already have a cowboy hat, apparently. So he already prepared. He has his cowboy hat because there was a party and they asked them to wear a cowboy hat. I don't know why. It's Ghana. It's in Ghana, but the party, they had to wear a cowboy hat. So he's saving his cowboy hat for Siana 2025. So I want you guys to be ready for Siana 2025. I'm looking forward to seeing all of you. But thank you again for Sister Ameyo for joining us. We appreciate you, the interaction. We thank you very much. We thank you, Justin, for joining me. My brother Fuseni, thank you. Hey, we have Dr. Chachu in the house. Okay, so Torgbui, so we finally got Dr. Chachu for you today. So Dr. Chachu is watching. I hope he's still on the line. Dr. Chachu, every single day, every single Saturday, Sunday, Torgbui is greeting you. Torgbui is calling you. So I hope you are going to stay on until the show ends. But Dr. Chachu, we're going to surprise Torgbui one of these days. You guys are gonna have to join so we can have a conversation. But thank you for joining us. Welcome back because Torgbui, Dr. Chachu, Ghana, ne ekudo Togo parce que mia make blono ntosha make blono game ala joindre wo mi va enu approcher projet make blono la que joindre wo voilà, it's not over. Projet bale bang donc prochainement ne Torgbui et Dr. Chachu la va caméra prochainement mi a discuter ne prochainement maintenant la nya ne parce que le Togo le Ghana chaque fois. Donc I'm here that way. So Dr. Chachu, welcome back. I hope that everything went well. You guys are back, safe. So we thank you for joining us today. But we are carrying on for the past, last few weeks. We have been talking about Esitutu, blessings, we have been talking about benediction. We have been talking about all of this. And today we are just talking about the influence of names. So that's what we talked about today. So if you missed the few weeks that you have not watched, I want you to go back and watch them, get caught up, because these topics are very, very important, guys. These topics are very, very important that we need to talk about. We need to stay on. We don't want to miss it. We don't want to lose it. It is who we are. It's our DNA. It is our DNA. So that's why we are doing this. That's why Torgbui is sacrificing his time, and we are here chatting and talking and getting this. So please, share, stay in touch, and subscribe to the channels if you have not. All right. So, and happy, if you guys missed it, you want to go back and watch it. I did a sermon about mothers. I did a sermon about Mother's Day. Torgbui, I did my sermon about Mother's Day in the beginning.
Yeah, really.
And there you go. So I also did a sermon about the power of names. So I want you to watch the whole show today. All right. But if you're watching us, you have not done anything for your mothers. It is Mother's Day. Don't forget, do something special for your mothers today. Your wife, your children's mothers, do something special, because we have to honor them every day. We have to honor them every day. So do something for them. Don't neglect it, because you're going to regret it one day. Like I said, I wish I have my mother. I wish I have my father, but you have. If you do something special today for them, because they deserve it. All right. So Torgbui, and what do we have? What do you have for us? What do you have to add for us to close this today?
Yeah, what we have to know in this world is, we say in our proverb,
Hey. There's a good name is better than gold. Good name is better than gold. Sikani gold alo. We are losing Torgbui right now. Okay, I'm waiting for Torgbui because we have an internet problem. So what Torgbui is saying, I'm waiting for him. When I see him back, I'll bring him back. But for now, I'm waiting for him to get resettled because of the internet problem. But Torgbui is saying he's trying to close with, saying that in our proverb, like he said, Nkonywe ehwasi usika. Nkonywe is more, a good name is it is better. I mean, not better, but it weighs more. It costs more, like more than gold, more than gold. That's what he's trying to say. So names, it is very, very important. The names that we give our children. So Torgbui was saying the example he was giving, Kokoli. How do you call your child trash? Think about it, right? So imagine, like we were saying, if you use a name in a business, you go to a business and you use a name. This name, because of this name, people will start bowing to you. Doors will be opening for you. Things will be happening in your life. So imagine you call a name a trash like Kokoli. There's no way that name can carry a power. There's no way that name will carry, something good, something that will, follow your children for generations to come. So that's why it's so crucial for us to think about what we name our children. What we give our children are precious things. Imagine. So some people don't even understand the meaning of their names. And I'm encouraging you, if you have a name and you don't understand it, I'm encouraging you to ask. Ask your parents if they're still alive. If they are not alive, ask your cousins, ask somebody. There's a lot of things we have nowadays. You can even Google. There's so many things, guys. You can imagine what AI can show us today, even in our, languages. So ask to understand your name. And if your name does not carry, your name is something negative, change it. Change it and profess against it. Refuse it, reject it, and change your name. I was ready to do it for my son. And then I realized that it's a good name. His name is, it matches his name, David. So I didn't do it. But I want to encourage you. Think about the names you give your children. If you know that it's a pain you give your children because of pain that you have, something negative that happened in your life, change it for them. Do them a favor and change it and profess goodness, good things, prophecy, good prophecies over their name, and remove and cut, cut whatever it is that you're giving them, because it is not worth it, because your children deserve more than the pain, whatever that pain was that you're giving that name to your children. No, don't do that. It is not fair to your children. So that is my recommendation for everybody. Think about your name today. And if your name does not carry something, does not mean something powerful, something good, change it. Change it. Change your name. And people call you that. Tell them, don't call you that anymore. You are not that person. So change your name. Think about your children's name. Change your children's name if you need to, because it's not fair to them. You need to give good names that will carry over, that will have a good influence for generation and generation and generations to come. So I thank you guys very much for joining me today. You know, we're going to come back. Torgbui is not, we lost internet because we've been having internet problem. I'm actually grateful that we were able to carry on till now. So Torgbui is going to come back. Whatever else Torgbui has, he's going to come back and build up on that. And he can give his closing remark when he gets back next time. But for now, I just want to thank everybody. I want to thank you all for joining us. You know, I appreciate you. You have no idea. I appreciate you for taking the time and joining us today. And Sister Ameyo, I appreciate you taking the time. You know, I know it's late right now in France. It is almost 9 o'clock. Thank you for joining us. And thank you for your comments. Thank you for staying, you know, interactive. You are doing your job. You're ambassador. You're supposed to be your ambassador. So you're doing your job. So we appreciate you. You appreciate you doing that. So I thank you for joining me today. Justin, my all-time, you know, supporter. Justin, merci beaucoup. I thank you, Justin, for joining. I know it's not easy, but you are always on, so I appreciate you. I know I can, if I don't have anybody on, I know I can have Justin on. So Justin, akpekaka. Merci beaucoup. And then we have to, you know, I want to thank Dr. Chachu today. You know, thank you very much for joining me today. And my brother Fuseni in Togo, I thank you very much. Justin from Canada, my, you know, my brother Fuseni, thank you for joining me today. I don't know if you're still on. And then I want to thank Dr. Chachu, of course, for joining us. I'm looking forward to, you know, bringing you on so that you and Torgbui, we can have a conversation. And I'm also looking forward to get updates from everything that happened in Ghana and Togo. I am looking forward to that. And then Abidjan. So I'm looking forward to all of that. So I want to say thank you again, everyone, again, for joining. Happy Mother's Day to all of you. I pray that you guys have a wonderful week, an eventful week. And we are looking forward to seeing you next Sunday, 4 p.m. or 8 p.m. GMT. But until then, I want you to stay safe and blessed. And some of you that we did not speak away today, we did not speak away today. Next week, I have a video I'm going to play at the end of the show so that you can, that it's the Torgbui, a show for Torgbui, the shows that Torgbui is making. I have some clips I'm going to play for you guys for next Sunday, for you guys to hear some of the things that he said today in a way so that you guys can get caught up. All right. But until then, I want to say thank you. Stay safe and blessed. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.